Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I have a book outlet haul from the box sale, which if you don't know, Book Outlet has a physical store in St. Catharines, Ontario, where they have a sale I think twice a year. This year it kind of got pushed back because of the pandemic and everything. But you can go and fill a box for a set price with any of the books that they have there. And I believe last year the boxes were bigger and the price was more. This year the boxes were $25 each. And like I said, you can put whatever you want in them and they just have to close. They weren't being super picky about how flat they had to close, I noticed, because I was thinking that they were going to be very strict about like it having to close flat, but I definitely saw them taping up some boxes where they had to sort of bend the flaps to get them to close. So that wasn't a huge issue. The lines are kind of crazy, especially right now because they can only allow a certain number of people in the store at a time for health reasons. So we waited 4 hours to get in, which was kind of insane, and we were there at 9 a.m. when they opened, and we waited 4 hours from 9 a.m. and I believe they cut the line off at 2:15 or 2:30 for people to get in before 6. And so the line was crazy. It's mostly in the sun. If you are going, you probably would want to know that because I am completely burnt now from standing out in the sun for 4 hours. And anyway, let's just get into the haul. Also, if you haven't heard of Book Outlet at all before, I'll have a code down below, or a link, if you want $10 off your first order, and you just use the link and it'll automatically do it. So without further ado, let's just get right into the haul. So because I feel like the majority of people watching this video are just watching it to sort of see what kind of books they have, I'm not going to go into detail about what each book is about. If you want to look it up, great, but I'm just going to sort of show what I got to just show what was kind of available. I did get 2 boxes. Right now I have them sorted into hardcovers and paperbacks just because that was how I re-put them in the box. That wasn't how I packed them in the store. But yes, let's just get right into them. I'm going to start with this box here, the hardcover books. The first one I got was A Court of Frost and Starlight by Sarah J. Maas. This is part of the Court of Thorns and Roses series. I think this is the last one. So I got this one. I got Turtles All the Way Down by John Green. This one they had a ton of. I kept upgrading from ones that were slightly less damaged to ones. This was the least damaged one. It's just got a sort of slit here in the cover, which I don't really mind. Got that one. I got Words in Deep Blue by Kath Crowley. This one was on my Book Outlet wish list, so I was excited to find that one. Got There's Someone Inside Your House by Stephanie Perkins. Most of these are not super damaged. I will like sort of point out the damage in each of them so you can just sort of see what kind of damage there was on items. Got Saint Anything by Sarah Dessin. Summer Days and Summer Nights, 12 Love Stories, edited by Stephanie Perkins. This one also has been on my Book Outlet wishlist for a little while, and the winter sort of Christmas version of this as well. This one was sort of just kind of like it's been dropped on its spine kind of, so it's a little bit bumpy, but I've just sort of taped them all up. I have already taped them from the sale. Next was Death in the Stars, a Kate Shackleton mystery by Frances Brody. I've never sort of heard of this before, but I saw it sitting on top of the shelf and thought it looked interesting. So that one. Next I got Alex and Eliza, a love story by Melissa De La Cruz. This was another one that they had a lot of that I upgraded to slightly less damaged versions until I finally ended up with this one. This one just had sort of a little, I don't know if that's going to come out at all, but it's a little bit damaged there, but nothing too crazy. Next I got The Falling Between Us by Ash Parsons. This one I believe I have seen on the Book Outlet website before because I recognize the cover, but thought it sounded cute. It had a little bit of a tear in the back that I've already taped up, but again, that's not something that particularly bothers me. Next I got A Curse So Dark and Lonely. This was actually the last book I found. It was just like placed on a table in the nonfiction section, like someone had put it down from the fiction section, and this one, the bottom is kind of messed up, but again, I've already taped it and it's not too bad. It's definitely still readable. So got that one. Then I got Eleanor and Park by Rainbow Rowell. This one kind of really caught my attention because obviously this one is talked about a lot, so picked that one up. And The Chaos of Standing Still by Jessica Brody was another one that was on my book outlet wish list. This one just sort of had little, like, X-Acto knife slices, I think, going kind of this way on there, but I didn't even bother taping them, and it had a tear here that I did tape. But still pretty good condition. The next one I got was Awakened by PC and Kristen Cast. This is part of the House of Night series, which I have the first 4. I'm not sure which number this is. I guess it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I guess this is number 8. And so I just picked that up because eventually I'd like to get the whole series of these. Then I got Somewhere Only We Know by Maureen Gu. They did have quite a few of these, and I'm just now realizing why it was there. Because a bunch of the pages are kind of folded down like that, but like, again, that's something that I can sort of fix by just like putting something heavy on top of it and straightening it out. Then I got Love and Luck by Jenna Evans Welch, and this was another one they had quite a few of in different places throughout the store. And I got People Like Us by Dana Mealy. This one, if you watched my very first book outlet haul ever, I bought for my sister and decided I wanted a copy myself, so I decided I would just get it while I was there and could throw it in the box with the rest. Next, I got The Bane Chronicles by Cassandra Clare, Sarah Reese Brennan, and Maureen Johnson, and this one was like pretty damaged. It's actually slit like the whole way down the like dust jacket, but the book itself is still in perfect condition, so I didn't really care. And this one obviously would be like $20 on its own if I bought it at a regular store, so that was why I didn't really care that it was slit down the side. I just taped it up and it's gonna be fine. So I got that one. I also got City of Heavenly Fire by Cassandra Clare because I have the box set for the Mortal Instruments series of just the first 5 books. I don't think this one was out yet at the time, so I got this one so that I can read them all. And again, this is another one that would have been like $20 on its own, so I sort of looked at it like I basically just paid for these 2 books and all the rest of them were free. And I did manage to fit about 26 books in one box and 21 books in the other one, I believe, if you were like wondering how many books you could fit in. And some of them were definitely a bit like hefty, so I thought that wasn't too bad. This one, the only issue is it's kind of like peeling on the front, but again, not something I care about, especially when I basically paid $1 for this book, so that's that one. Then I got Little Monsters by Kara Thomas, and this one I actually had in my book outlet cart this week, and it sold out before I could buy it, and so I was really excited to find it there, and there's nothing wrong with it that I can tell, so that was pretty exciting as well. The last hardcover book I got was A Nearly Normal Family by M.T. Edwardson, and this was one that when I first found book outlet I had my eye on, and I believe it's sold out. I don't know if it's back in stock online, but they did have a couple copies of it in the store, and this one just has like a little rip up here and it's kind of all like wrinkled, but again, I don't really care. I'm more picky about the spines, I think, than the covers, because when they're on the shelves they look fine. So got that one, and then move over to the Paperback Books. The first one in this box is The Way You Make Me Feel by Maureen Gu, and the only thing really wrong with this one is it's got a little kind of tear there and a little dent here, but it's definitely still readable. I believe I found this one or the other one by Maureen Gu in hard copy, but it was a lot more damaged than this one, so or hardback, so I didn't end up making the switch, but that one. Got The Unexpected Everything by Morgan Matson. This one's pretty much perfect condition. It's just some of the pages are a little bit like it was sat on top of something or something. And this was, again, another one that I've sort of had my eye on the website for a little while, so I was excited to find. Next I got The Scorch Trials, which is the sequel to The Maze Runner. I haven't read The Maze Runner yet, but I do want to get it, so I figured I would just get Scorch Trials while it was there in front of me. And they did have a ton of these. This one's like perfect, literally perfect condition, and all the rest were too. They had a whole stack of them. There's that one. Next is The Case for Jamie by Brittany Caballero, I guess. And this sort of whole series was on my like radar going in, but this was the only one I could find and the only copy I could find. The cover's kind of bent like that, but again, I'm not super picky with covers, especially if the spine is fine, then I usually don't care. So I got that one. This one I was really excited about. This is Nothing Less by Anna Todd, which is the second book in the spin-off series of After. And if you watched my past book outlet hauls, you know I bought Nothing More, #1, to this series, and it came like unreadable. And so I haven't been able to get another copy of that, but they had a whole stack of these in the book outlet warehouse, which I thought was weird because I've been looking for this one on their website for weeks now, probably months, and have never seen it come up. But these were like literally perfect condition, nothing wrong with them, and there was a whole stack of them, so I was really excited about that one. I've had my eye on this one on their website, and I'm just realizing that I did get a damaged one, which I didn't realize. This is Once and For All by Sarah Dessen. This is always on their website. I see it like every time I go on there. This one does have like a kind of slit, like an X-Acto knife, again, cut down there. I don't know if that's going to come out. But other than that, it's perfect condition, so that was another one I was excited to find. Also, the Vampire Diaries, Stefan's Diaries, Volume 1, Origins. I wanted to get, there's like a million different Vampire Diaries sort of spin-off series, and I really want to start like getting them all. This one is obviously based on the TV show. It's got the font and everything, and so I thought I would get this one to see what it's about. Next I got Top 10 by Katie Coutinho, not really sure. I didn't realize this one was also bent on the cover, kind of like that, but again, not a big deal. And yeah, she also wrote the 99 Days books, which I've shown in my past hauls. Then I got another Vampire Diaries book. This is The Hunters Volume 3, Destiny Rising. Like I said, I do plan on buying all of these eventually, so I wasn't super picky with order numbers when I was picking them up. There's nothing wrong with this one either, really. It's got a couple sort of scratches on the back, but they don't even go all the way through the cover, so it is fine. Next I got Stay With Me by Mila Gray. This one definitely has seen better days. It's kind of, I don't know if I show it like that, it's kind of lopsided. It looks like something like really heavy was kind of put on it, and it was like bent that way for a long time. So, I don't know. Like I said, the spine's fine, it'll look fine on the shelf, don't really care. I did just buy the first one in this series. No, I bought Runaway With Me. I don't know which order they go in. I think you can read them all separately. But I just bought that one. I don't think I filmed that haul yet, the haul that that book is in yet. So you'll probably see that in a future book outlet haul. But I got to this one because eventually I'll get the whole series of that one as well. And then I got Before I Fall by Lauren Oliver. I know this one is really, really popular. I didn't really know what it was about, but I saw it there. Nothing wrong with it either. So I picked that one up. Then I got Dumplin' by Julie Murphy. This is another one that I have been eyeing on Book Outlet for a little while now, so I decided to just pick up while I was there. It does have a little bit of kind of like a bend. You can probably see that white line on the front, and that's the only thing wrong with it. So I got that one. Also got Open Road Summer by Emery Lord. This was on my wish list as well. The spine's a little crooked, but maybe I can fix it. I don't really know. But if I can't, I can't. Oh well. Then I got The Lying Game by Sarah Shepard. This one is another series that I have the first one in, I believe. Cross My Heart and Hope to Die, I think, is part of the same series. I have that one, and so I just picked this one up as well. Next one is Someone Else's Summer by Rachel Bateman. This one I do believe I've seen mentioned somewhere else. It just has a little bit of a bend in the corner. And I got Boyfriend Summer, Pulled Under and Swept Away. I guess there's like 2 books in here, by Michelle Dalton. I'm not sure if that's the end of her name because the sticker's there, but got that one. This one's pretty good condition as well. And I got 7 Minutes in Heaven, which is again part of that same series by Sarah Shepard, and this one is obviously just like folded down the middle. So that one. Then I got Girl Online on Tour by Zoe Sugg, and I believe that's Zoella, I'm pretty sure, yeah, on YouTube, so I thought that one was pretty interesting, so I picked this one up. This one was, again, perfect condition. They had a whole stack of them. Then Bad Girls with Perfect Faces by Lynn Weingarten. This one they do have on their website for like $3. I've put it in and out of my cart a couple times now, so decided to get it while I was there. Then I got Beastly by Alex Flynn. It's the movie cover, obviously. Nothing really wrong with this one. Then Second Chance Summer by Jill Shalvis. This one has been in my cart a couple times on Book Outlet as well, and like I've put it in and taken it out a million times. This one's a little bit bent on the back, but other than that, it's pretty good condition. The next one I got, this one I was really excited about, is Kissing in America by Margot Rabb. This one's been on my Amazon wishlist actually for a little while, and I was surprised to find it there. There's literally nothing wrong with it, but I was really excited to find it. So then I got Come Back to Me by Mila Gray, again part of that same series that I've started to collect. So got that one. Then I got Lady Midnight by Cassandra Clare, which is the first book in the Dark Artifices series, and this one just sort of had like a slice down the back, like it was X-Acto knifed as well. But got that one because, again, I'm going to eventually read that whole series. And then Fame Adjacent by Sarah Skilton, which I have also put in and out of my Book Outlet cart a couple times now, so when I saw it I decided it was just time to get it. Nothing wrong with this one either. And the last two books I got are When Dimple Met Rishi and From Twinkle with Love by Sangya Menon. And I've heard a lot of things about these on BookTube, so that was why I got these two. These two are also both in perfect condition. Pretty sure. Yep, feel fine. And so that was all of the books I got at the box sale. If you have any questions about it or anything, just leave them down below and I'll try to answer them. But thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below. I do new videos every single Sunday, and I will see you next time.